What's up, guys? Welcome to episode 5 of BrokenFingersPodcast. And, yeah, we're going a little bit. Oh, yeah, by the way, we're here with the Robin, Erik, and me. I'm back. I wasn't here like last week because I love it. Things to do. But, we're going through the topics a little bit quicker than normal. So, first topic is for Erik. And say hi, guys. Hi. Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm good, big boy. Let's go.
Okay, so, big news, new Gears of War is confirmed. However, there are some items of discussion here. The first one is that it's made by the makers of Bulletstorm. So, that's a big question mark right there. That's the first one. The second one is going to be called Gears of War Judgment. Ooh. So, what I want to know is by the way, who were the makers of Bulletstorm? Which studio?
People can fly.
Yeah,
but they cannot.
So, what can we expect from them? Is it gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? What do you guys?
I should expect that they got all the tools to make the game from Epic. So here you have the tools. Go make a new Gears of War. Make us some money. You know?
Yeah.
That kind of way.
I would assume like the half of the team making like the previous Gears series is going to be switching over to the makers there, right?
No, I don't think so, because Epic Games is working really hard on the new Unreal Engine 4, and that's going to be one of the main engines for the next generation of consoles. So that's a pretty big thing.
Yeah.
So they said Microsoft needed some money, right? And they said go make a new Gears of War, make it a prequel, because this one, Gears of War Judgment, is going to be a prequel to Gears of War 1. And well, yeah, People Can Fly didn't have any game in development at the moment, and they said go make Gears of War. Here you have the tools, and have fun with it. That's basically it.
So with the tools, I mean, it's not going to be as awesome as the last Gear series. I mean, we still got to see and wait what they're going to do, right? But I don't think it's going to be as awesome as the last Gears of War series. By the way, the source of this information came from Game Informer with the interview they did with People Can Fly or Epic. So that's that. Yeah. So let's move on to the next topic, because like Lars said, we're gonna be going through the topics pretty quick to get to them all. Yeah. With all the exciting E3 stuff going on here. So next topics, Robin, Skyrim.
Alright, but first, before I go on to the topic, we have not said that this is our special pre-E3 episode. So that should be said. Can I get a
wait, you gotta say it again, but then in a better voice. Let's go.
This is the special pre-E3 episode.
Yeah.
Yeah? Alright.
Okay, let's go, Skyrim.
Alright, so Skyrim is getting DLC this summer. That was announced a few weeks ago. And now we have the first trailer, and it looks pretty awesome.
It does.
So basically what it is it's about vampires, and the vampires, you discover, as your character in the game, you discover this fortress where the vampires are settled, and you negotiate with them, and the vampires are in war with the Dawn Guards, and that's also the title of the DLC. It's called Dawn Guard, and basically what the story is the vampires want to block the sun so they can roam free without burning in the sun, and the Dawn Guard want to stop that. That's basically it. And as a player, you can choose between vampires and the Dawn Guard.
Okay, so I have a couple of questions for you here. Is it the same as the Oblivion vampires, or is going to be different.
The previous vampires in the Elder Scrolls, the only thing that you could see what was a vampire is the glowy eyes and maybe a bit pale skin, right?
Yeah.
And this is more like the whole transformation. Like you can poof all the way around and shit. You can see that in the trailer. That's a vampire disappears in bats, and you can also transform into this. This vampire monster thingy with wings and all that kind of stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Okay, so it's the same as turning into a werewolf.
Yeah, I think it's the same concept, but it looks a bit like a gargoyle. You know what a gargoyle is?
Yeah, I know what it is.
Right, so that's basically what it looks like, and it looks badass. And basically you choose between the Dawn Guard and the vampires, and I would suggest that before you start the DLC, just make a quick save. So when you finish the DLC, you can choose the other side pretty quickly.
That's actually a very good hit. Maybe achievement-wise, you want to actually do that to make.
Yeah, because in the Oblivion DLC, the Shivering Isles, you could also choose between two sides, and I also did a quick save there right before I made the choice, and it's really it comes really it's handy for the achievements.
Yeah, because that's what I want. That's what my next question was. Every DLC from Oblivion and now Skyrim was kind of a weird DLC, right?
Yeah, it's really different from the original game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's so they're online with the previous DLCs. So that's what I like about the Bethesda and their DLCs.
Yeah,
it's not as serious. It's not as serious as the main game. So yeah, how much is it gonna cost?
It's gonna cost 1,600 Microsoft points. That's about $20 for PSN.
That's cheap, man.
Well, I wouldn't say it's that cheap, but it's a good price for this piece of content because you're getting a lot of new things like new weapons and mounted combat, and I also saw a crossbow somewhere, so that's going to be epic. And
but I expected like at least 2,400 points for the DLC.
Yeah, that was
gonna be big.
With the Shivering Isles, that was a really big expansion. That was pretty expensive, but this one isn't. I think it's because the part that they are creating, that's a new piece of the world, like outside of Skyrim, is or it's completely not there, or it's a really tiny bit. So that the most of the story will unfold inside the province of Skyrim itself, and that's already there. So they don't have to put that in the DLC.
Okay. Last question is you have your main characters, right? Maybe one or two characters you play with in Skyrim.
Yeah.
And those will be the characters you play the DLC with, just to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's good.
One last thing, you can sign up for the beta right now. Bethesda is gonna have a closed beta for the Dawn Guard DLC. You can sign up at dawnbeta.elderscrolls.com.
I thought it was Dawn Beta / Elder Scrolls.
Yeah, / but you can just type in Dawn Guard Beta in Google and you should find it. And if you are picked for the beta, if they put you, if they pick you out of the hat, then then you will get the DLC completely free of charge.
Wow,
that's a nice thing.
So sign up quickly.
Yeah, sign up quickly because the selection will be made in the coming week.
Okay. So hurry up.
Yep.
Yeah. So next topic, also for you, Mr. Robin.
All right. So this is about Microsoft, and it's a rumor, maybe confirmed, that they will be announcing a new app for tablets and smartphones regarding the Xbox 360 at E3.
Okay. So what is it exactly?
Well, it will be a bit like the service that you already have on Samsung and Panasonic TVs, that you have this app on your device, on your mobile device, where you watch videos and photos and all that kind of stuff. But as soon as you select your in this instance it's the Xbox, you can select your Xbox and press stream, and then the video will instantly stream to your Xbox to your TV, so you can watch it on big screen, and that's basically it.
Alright, well, that's awesome.
Well, yeah, it's kind of awesome, and also the fact that they will be releasing it across almost all platforms. It will be on Windows Mobile, it will be on iOS, it will be on Android, whatever you want.
Yeah, it surprised me that they're actually gonna release it for Apple products because it's Microsoft.
Well, I think they have to, because everyone wants to experience this, and it's a nice step forward for Microsoft to push the Xbox 360 sales even further.
I mean, not to be a dick, but I don't want to experience it.
Well,
Really?
I do.
No, I mean, I got a DVD player
Yeah, in your
Yeah.
Xbox, right?
in my Xbox. I put in a DVD and I can watch a movie.
Yeah, but
I got the Zune and I can watch a movie.
how do you want to put a HD movie that's so big that it can be on a DVD, right?
Yeah, all right, that's true. You're right with that, but I can like put a USB device into my Xbox and I can still watch it.
Yeah, well, it also won't be a really big thing for me, because my TV has USB ports and I can just plug in a external hard drive in my TV and that's it. So, but for a lot of people this will be a nice addition to what the Xbox already has to offer.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I also yeah.
But it is surprising because you have Apple and you have Microsoft, like the two big main competitors in the tech market.
Yeah.
So it is surprising, but I am going to use it.
Yeah, I'm certainly going to try it out, because when the iPhone 5 comes out, I will get it instantly. So,
Is it free?
what's free? The app?
Smart glass.
I don't know yet. We have to watch
I think-
the Microsoft press conference for that.
I think they're gonna like charge, because it's Microsoft. I think they're gonna like charge $50 for
I
this
mean,
app.
it sounds like the sort of app that it is free. I mean, like streaming your videos and photos. It sounds like it's free. So maybe it comes with the iPhone 5, and if you have like a earlier version of an iPhone, you could just download it or buy it.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
I don't think it's gonna come with the iPhone 5 because
It's not introduced with the iPhone 5.
no, because they're working on some kind of console, aren't they, Apple? So I don't think they're gonna like introduce this app with the new iPhone for Microsoft. That's not like logic.
Well, it is an extra source of income for them. I mean, the apps on iPhones. It's
Yeah.
huge. The market
Yeah.
is huge, so why not? Why not do it?
It is true, but I don't think they're gonna like use it as a launch app for the new iPhone. What do you think,
Okay.
Ruben?
So we'll see how that turns out.
Right, and just a really small mention to round this one up. We're talking about apps here. There was also a rumor that Microsoft will be announcing a new music app for the Xbox this E3, and it will be a bit like Spotify, that you can just stream music and all that kind of stuff on your Xbox.
Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it's very popular on the other platforms, so why not?
Yeah.
Okay. So next topic. It's about new Need for Speed Most Wanted, Lars.
Yeah, Need for Speed Most Wanted, a new one. As everyone knows, Need for Speed Most Wanted Part 1 came out in, I think, 07?
Yeah, something like that, maybe.
That's actually a while back, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a long time ago. It was a part after Underground 2, I think,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah. So it's a long time ago. And after that, a lot of shitty games came out. Actually, that's my opinion. Like Carbon, Shift. Some people like Shift, I didn't. But yeah, the new Need for Speed Most Wanted is coming out. What surprised me is that the developers of this new part of Need for Speed are Criterion, the makers of Burnout.
Yeah.
Yeah.
of Burnout. So I don't know what's this gonna mean for the new game. If it's gonna be like more arcade, or like you gotta make crashes like in Burnout. I
I mean,
don't know.
it's gonna. I think it's gonna be like arcade. I mean, Need for Speed is all about arcade, right? I mean, they tried to do the shift to try to simulate simulation racing, but they're just not that good at like that sort of game. So what I think is they're gonna go into the more arcadey kind of gaming or racing, and yeah, that's what I think at least.
What I think it will basically be Need for Speed returning to its roots. It's the last few Need for Speed games were a piece of shit, and Most Wanted is seen as the last big Need for Speed title, right? And they will continue with that idea of street racing, car pimping, and police chases and that kind of stuff. And I think that's a good thing.
Isn't that getting a little bit old?
No,
Like
I think they're returning to their roots. You see a lot of companies are doing that these days. Look at, for instance, the Tony Hawk HD game. That's just two old games refurbished in HD, and this is basically the same. They're returning to their roots, and I think that's a good thing.
But think about it. I mean, the last Most Wanted was back in '07, like you said. So it's 2012 now. So what I think, it's actually a good move to go back to that scene and do the whole cops and chasing and stuff like Robin said.
Yeah.
So I think so it's actually a good move in my mind.
I don't know. I mean, I definitely like Most Wanted. I think that was the last solid part of Need for Speed. I absolutely loved it, and I'm looking forward to this game. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just afraid it's getting it's gonna be the same old thing again.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's just my point.
Well, I mean, it has been 5 years of development in gaming development, if you want to call it that way. So I think they're gonna add some nice new features and make it interesting again, because EA is that kind of studio that could pull that off.
Yeah, and if you look at the last Need for Speed game, that was a what was it called? I don't really know. The
Shift 2, right?
no. That was like this cinematic thing
Oh,
across
yeah,
America, right?
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
Oh, I forgot the
remember
name. What was it?
Oh, it was Need for Speed: The Run. That was it.
Yeah, there you go.
And that was made on the engine of Battlefield 3, right? The Frostbite 2 engine.
Really?
So if this one is also made on that engine, it could be really, really awesome with the crashes and everything.
So to get this right, a racing game was made on a shooter engine.
Oh yeah, that's really common. You can do that.
Wow.
An engine is an engine, but what you build on it is your choice.
By the way, to be clear, the first Most Wanted came out in 05.
Oh,
whoa.
That's a
Shit.
while back.
Yeah,
So that makes even more sense that they're gonna go back to the old school kind of racing.
yeah, it was a good game. I mean, I don't know if it's good if we're like playing it now. Maybe it's absolute shit because we're used to more.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to it.
So are we gonna see this on the E3?
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah.
definitely.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So and that's next topic, which is Dishonored gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Mr. Robin.
Oh yeah. All right. So Dishonored, the epic title that we were talking about in the last 2 episodes, I think,
Yeah.
has a new trailer, and it's so epic that I watched it like 5 times in a row. Basically, what you can see is really raw gameplay footage, and what comes to my mind is that it's a first-person stealth action game. A lot of stabbing, a lot of stabbing, and it's like a mix between a little Bioshock-ish with all the telekinesis powers and all that kind of stuff, and a bit Assassin's Creed with all the slicing and dicing everywhere, and maybe a little bit Hitman, like you're an assassin in this steampunk world, and everything looks a bit Half-Life-ish, and yeah, you have to assassinate high targets, and I think it's a really good concept, and the gameplay looks promising. It's definitely a title to keep your eye on.
Okay, so
it's
this is
typical
gonna be.
It's typical for Bethesda, isn't it?
Yeah,
This game.
yeah.
I mean, you can definitely see in the trailers and stuff that the makers, the developers are Bethesda.
Now, the Bethesda is actually not the developer of this. It's Arcane Studios.
Oh wow! All right.
Bethesda
fail.
is just the publisher.
All right, Phil. Never mind. Go ahead.
All right.
So I wanna get this straight. It's gonna be a sort of action adventure game with stealth elements, with magic elements, and it's gonna be about assassinations.
Yeah, it's gonna be about assassinations in this
Okay.
really weird world with and the world where you're playing, the city where you're playing, is like a really old city of London, combined with modern technology, right? That
So it's sort of Jack the Ripper kind of.
Yeah, you can say that. It's really like Half-Life, but then with older buildings.
Okay, and it's made by Bethesda, right?
Bethesda is the publisher. It's made by Arcane Studios.
And what did they do in the past, Arcane?
I don't really know. Maybe it's a new studio, but they have a lot of talented people on board. They have people from Valve. They have people from a lot of from Assassin's Creed, from Ubisoft, and a lot of other big titles that came out for maybe
So-
National Games. Yeah.
The studio has good potential of making like quality games.
Yeah, the studio is like a really big mix of the most talented people out there. So it's the game is promising.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let's move on again to the next topic, which is actually a very quick topic. It's about the Battlefield 3 premium service. We talked about this a couple weeks ago, I think, Robin?
Yeah,
2 weeks ago?
That's right. Yeah, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, about 2 weeks ago, and we talked about the premium service. So I will repeat this. The premium service is gonna be sort of an elite service, just like Call of Duty. It's gonna when you buy it, it's gonna include all the DLCs plus extra stuff you can get. It's a good investment to make, I would say. But now for the real news, the big question was 2 weeks ago, how much is it going to cost?
Yeah.
Now we know it's going to cost 4,000 points.
And that's about $60, right?
It's about $60, €50, or 35 pounds to give all the
Right.
good numbers, the big numbers. But just let's keep in mind that 4,000 points on the internet can be bought cheaper than, let's say, $60. So if you
That's
can
right.
find like an internet site that will provide you with 4,000 points for about, I don't know, €35, it's actually cheaper. So
This is
Yeah.
exactly exactly the same price point as Call of Duty Elite has, right?
is it 4,000?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
4,000. Yeah.
Well, there you go. This is then what I think that it is Battlefield 3 try to compete with the elite service of Call of Duty because it has been successful.
Yeah,
Let's
but
be
then the
honest.
question is, what's better? Because if you have Call of Duty Elite, you have this stats thing, but we already have that for Battlefield. It's free, right?
Yeah, it's Battlelog.battlefield.com.
Yeah, and then here you have all the DLCs. That's the same as Call of Duty, but you also get extra stuff, and you get the DLC early. So I think this is really a better package.
No, but Elite also has that for the premium Elite users. You get the DLCs early because you get the Elite drops because those are early.
Yeah.
And the regular buyers from the marketplace can buy it 1 week later or 2 weeks later, I would assume.
Yeah, but do you get?
Wait, and let me continue here. As for the stats, if you go to battlelog.battlefield.com, which will give you all the stats you need, but it isn't as handy as Elite itself.
No,
Elite is it's more user friendly, I would say. But the question you asked me, which one is better? I would say it comes down to which game do you like better. Because, I mean, let's be honest, if you play Call of Duty all the time, you're not going to enjoy this. And if you play Battlefield all the time, you're not going to enjoy Elite, right? You're not going to find any use for it. So I would say it comes down to whatever you like most.
Okay.
What do you guys think? Does it come down to that, or is it more of what it includes, what the service includes?
It's been always a war between Call of Duty and Battlefield. I'm not going into that, but like you said, I think it's like personal preference, what game you like better or more. So if you play a lot of Battlefield, you should buy this service, but you won't buy the Call of Duty Elite service because you don't play Call of Duty. It makes sense.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. Let's compare. If you are still playing Black Ops, or let's say you're gonna buy Black Ops 2, and at the same point, Battlefield 3 came out, and 1 week later, as well as the premium service for Battlefield, as well as the service for Black Ops 2 came out. Which one are you gonna buy?
I think I would buy them both because I'm playing Battlefield 3 pure for fun.
Yeah.
Because I like it more, and I'm playing Black Ops mostly because of the competitive side.
Yeah.
So I think I would buy them both.
Okay, and Robin, how about you?
I
Both?
think I would buy the Battlefield one because I have a bad history with Call of Duty map packs that they disappoint me most of the time. So
Yeah, it is true. Yeah.
Yeah, but keep in mind that it's more stats with Elite.
yeah, that's right. But I would say I would buy Battlefield and try to win a code for Black Ops 2.
Okay, so 4,000 points, and when is this service gonna release?
Tomorrow, the 4th of June.
Wow, okay,
Oh
that's
my god.
very quick. So yeah, it's exciting news, and I think we're all gonna buy it at some point, right?
Yeah, I'm going to buy it if my paycheck is there.
Yeah, same here. Yeah.
Okay, so let's move on to the next topic, which is Mr. Lars.
Hello. It's about the new Forza game.
Which is,
What?
how is it called?
It's called Forza Horizon.
There you go.
And like 1 or 2 years ago, people talked about a game like this, a Forza game like this, but they were talking about a DLC. And I don't know if you guys know about this, but the rumors has been there before that it was gonna be a DLC for Forza 3, I think. We never heard anything about it anymore, and now this pops up about the new Forza Horizon. It's gonna be an open world racer. If it's like an MMO, is not clear, I think.
No, it's not an MMO. I don't
It's-
want to hear the word MMO in this whole thing again. No
so,
MMO.
so you won't be able to play online.
I think there would be an online option, but not as big as an MMO. I think it would be limited to a few players.
All right, but you think?
I think. Yeah. How
Alright.
have you ever seen a good working MMO on a console? Never.
No.
Well, how about Elder Scrolls Online? Huh?
Elder Scrolls Online is PC only. Vacha.
Ah, shit. Okay, so but now I'm confused. Is it gonna be like Test Driver?
No,
Unlimited?
no. Don't compare Forza to Test Drive Unlimited. All right.
Why not?
Because Test Drive is shit and Forza's not.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
that's my opinion. But I mean, I played Test Drive for it. Don't get me wrong. What did I say? I played Test Drive for it. That was Dutch and English, but whatever. I played Test Drive Unlimited 1. I played it a lot with a lot of friends online. I played Test Drive Unlimited 2. I bought it, and the next day I returned it
Oh no.
because I didn't like it. The servers were laggy. It just didn't work out. And
So-
now Forza's coming this October with Forza Horizon. So I don't know. I hope it's gonna be online, like just free roaming with friends with nice cars and stuff.
Yeah, but did you see the trailer of it? That really early teaser trailer.
No, I didn't see it.
I thought it was kind of a bit weird. Like, oh my god, it's a car party, people, and all that kind of stuff. You know, like people partying in the car and this and that, and then I'm like, wow, Forza.
Is that the trailer of Forza Horizon?
Yeah.
It sounds like the trailer of Test Drive Unlimited. Because
Now, I gotta be dead serious. It sounds like a trailer of the new movie of Fast and the Furious.
oh no, if they're going that way, no, man. Come on. no, but to go to give more info about this new game, it's gonna be in a Forza Motorsport 4 physics, and it's gonna be optimized for off-road. So maybe there are gonna be a shitload of off-road cars like SUVs. I don't like it, but other people like it. So
I
why not?
mean, come on, you can have a lot of fun playing this game, man.
Yeah, true. But I can have a lot of fun playing this game with friends and not on my own. So I'm just hoping they're gonna like include this online possibility,
Yeah.
this online feature.
I will say this, and I will stick to it. If it is anything like Burnout Revenge was, I will buy it. Otherwise, not.
I mean, which developer is making this game?
Playground Games, I think.
Playground. It was Turn 10, wasn't it?
No, it's not made by Turn 10.
Oh wow.
It's like no. It's really a good studio. It's like people from Codemasters and I think Codemasters, yeah, and people from Bazaar got together, made a studio, and they're developing this.
All right, but if Codemasters is involved with the development of this game, Codemasters made Fuel. You guys know the game Fuel?
Yeah.
It's been a big title, and after a week it flopped. No one played it anymore, and it was a big MMO off-road racing thing. Yeah, it was nice, but I think if Codemasters is involved with this, Codemasters are like race gurus on the console and on the PC. So I think it's a good move.
Yeah, but not only Codemasters, but also Bizarre, which made the game Project Gotham Racing, I believe.
Yeah.
True.
1, 2, 3, and 4, which was also a very awesome game.
Yeah.
I love that game. So the two big race makers in console history are making this game. So if you listen to that, if you know this news, Lars, don't you get more excited about this game?
I'm not saying I'm not excited. I'm excited about this game, but I'm just hoping they're putting in this online feature.
Well, most definitely. I mean, every racer so far in the last 2-3 years had an online option, so they're gonna do it here, right?
All right. So to be like, how do you say it? I don't know how to say it in English. To be clear, there we go. To be clear.
Wow, that was kind of a blackout right there.
That was difficult, but to be clear, all right. So I like this game. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm failing hard right here. So
Let's continue to the next topic.
no, I'm not done yet. All right. So they're gonna reduce the damage on this game, which is good thing if you're like racing online or not online off-road.
Makes sense.
Makes sense. Yeah, you can crash into each other and piss people off.
Yeah, it's fun.
Open world with dynamic day and night, so it changes from day to night and back. A Colorado environment panorama with detailed foresight, so it's gonna look nice.
Nice.
There are gonna be like service stations, paint shops, car dealers, etc. on it, and a lot of events. So
A lot of goodies.
The
A
only
lot of
thing
things.
we can hope is that it will be over the top like Flat Out or Midnight Club, and then it will be awesome, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's about it.
Okay, let's continue to Star Wars.
Yeah. All right, Star Wars. To be clear, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan.
I am.
Oh, you are? Okay, go ahead.
No, but I mean, I love the movies. I mean, come on, who doesn't?
All right, so I did. I'm just not a huge fan. I'm not gonna go into detail.
Wait, you didn't see the Star Wars movies,
I did, but I'm just not a huge fan.
and you didn't like it.
I'm not saying I didn't like it. I'm just not a huge fan.
No, but I want to hear you say it. How much do you like it? Rate it from 1 to 10.
7.
7. Okay. Robin, you?
I don't know. I don't really care about Star Wars.
There we go. Another
So that's a 6, but for me it's actually a 9 or a 10. I love that series. I mean the movies, but the games not too much.
All right, go read it. Go forth, young Skywalker.
All right. So Star Wars 1313 is officially announced. It's gonna be made by LucasArts.
Okay.
And as far as I know, LucasArts, correct me if I'm wrong, LucasArts didn't have like great, um, great titles on
Yes,
the
it
game.
had Star Wars
What?
Battlefront, you idiot.
I
Oh
did
yeah, on
on
the
the
original
PC.
Xbox.
Yeah.
No.
And on PC,
Original Xbox.
I only played it on PC.
Oh,
I love that game, man.
that was a great game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot about the game. All right, so they had a good title.
That one good title out of what? 10
Yeah.
titles?
So it's gonna be a third-person action adventure, and you're a bounty hunter, and you gotta, I think, take out like, targets, like
Makes
like-
sense.
like a bounty hunter does.
This episode is going to be about Lars failing in English. Okay.
Oh wow!
Okay, but let me ask you this: is this going to be an MMO kind of game?
I don't know.
It's not. Is it?
I don't think so.
So it's going to be a single player game,
Yep.
and it's about a bounty hunter taking out targets.
Yeah.
That's basically all you know. Okay.
That's all I know.
Okay.
I did-
I'll guess we'll figure out more when the E3 comes by.
Yeah, more info on the E3, and I fail, and I love you. All right, so let's go.
So you're still up with Tomb Raider?
Oh, there we go, Tomb Raider, bouncing titties, not anymore.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, Tomb Raider is coming out March 5th of next year. And I think a lot of people saw the trailer and got really annoyed.
Oh,
Because-
Turn
yeah.
More audio, please.
Yeah, it's just really annoying because the only thing she just I'm hurt, oh my god. That's the only thing she does, and it's annoying. And
And what about the bouncing titties? Is it still there?
no,
No.
no bouncing titties. So if you like bouncing titties, don't buy the game.
That's
yeah.
what I loved about the previous games, man.
Yeah, then you
Yeah,
have a
me too.
reason to jump. God damn it.
I played all the previous games of Tomb Raider, and I like the whole tough chick thing. And now it's more like
But with the bouncing titties.
with that.
So sexy and tough.
Yeah,
And now it turns to annoying and
Yeah,
Not-
it's like
not sexy.
like a morning hobo.
yeah.
Yeah.
it's they just threw it out of the window. Like, all right,
Yeah.
she's tough. Not anymore now. So
It's I think it's a bit like, oh, look at how cool Uncharted is. Well, let's put it in Tombs and with a female character. There you have it, the new Tomb Raider.
yeah,
It's a bit like that.
yeah. I just there's there's
okay.
not
So which developer made this game then?
Crystal Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics, and those were responsible for the previous Tomb Raider games also.
The publisher is Square Enix,
Oh, of course, yeah.
and I think they were weren't they, Robin? You know this?
No, I don't
they-
know.
Well, it makes sense. I mean, not all of them, but I'll bet just a couple of them.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just not sure about it, but I think so. Yeah, it's gonna come out March 5th, 2013. I just want to see a little bit more. The only thing,
I think it has potential to be a good game. It looks good, but please cut the modding. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. I want to see more, and I want to hear less. That's what.
Yeah.
yeah,
Shut up! I got in the kitchen.
yeah. All right.
So
Yeah,
let's
so-
let's continue to the next topic, shall we?
It's
Mr.
Jan
and, and leave Mr. Phil English alone for a bit.
No, it's not Phil English. It's Phil.
It's Mr. English.
Yeah.
Fuck you, McCoy. Let's go.
Okay, Robin. Alan Wake 2. Let's hear it.
So there was a tweet by this guy from Remedy, that's the developer of Alan Wake, and he said it's returning, or it's happening again in the city named Ordinary, and I don't have a clue what the hell that's about. But then he linked, he put a link on Twitter to this site that's called thishouseofdreams.blogspot.com, and basically what's on there is like this journal thing with a lot of information that looks a lot like Alan Wake's story. Like nightmares and all that kind of stuff. So that's basically a hint that there could be an announcement for Alan Wake 2 at the Microsoft press conference.
Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Do you want to see a new Alan Wake too?
I really
Or new Alan Wake?
Yeah, the game was really good. The first one, the arcade one, Alan Wake American Nightmare, disappointed me a little bit, but the horde mode was fun. So I hope that they make another epic cinematic full Alan Wake game.
So Alan Wake and American, what was it?
American Nightmare.
Yeah, was it made by the same company? Made
Yeah.
the same developer?
It was.
Oh, okay.
Both games were made by Remedy.
And why didn't you like the American one?
Well, the first one was more atmosphere and like thrilling things, and American Nightmare was all about shooting stuff. And
Well-
I don't really like that. If I
Wait. You don't like shooting stuff?
no, because I can shoot in Call of Duty and Battlefield. I don't want to shoot in Alan Wake. I just want to experience the story and have this creepy stuff going on. But I didn't find American Nightmare as creepy as the original Alan Wake.
Yeah, because Alan Wake is all about the environment and the good storyline. That's what
Yeah.
made Alan Wake that good of a game.
It's like this story that progresses, that you pick up this manuscript pages from your own book that you don't even know that you've written it, and the story unfolds as you read these pages, and that's really what Alan Wake is all about. And American Nightmare, I missed it, really.
Yeah, I saw you play it, and well, it looked awesome. I mean, the whole environment and graphics and like the feeling of anxiety you get while playing that game.
Yeah.
It's the sort of game you want to play in the dark with like the
Headphones
volume on high and just concentrate the heck out of it, and then
Yeah.
you then go play it. And that kind of concept I very like about Alan Wake. So that's what you want to see in the second part, I would assume.
Yeah, definitely.
So and this House of Dreams blog spot, and this is sort of a hint on what the storyline is going to be on Alan Wake 2.
No, I haven't read it all, but it sounds a lot like the Alan Wake concept. Really, what's the baseline of the series, and yeah, it is basically a really big hint to the next game.
Yeah. And which company made this game?
Remedy, and it's published
Remedy,
by Microsoft exclusively for the Xbox.
So are you think they're going to show something for Microsoft for Alan Wake 2?
Oh, I hope that they do that.
Yeah. Well, me too, man. I want to see what they're going to do with this game.
Yeah.
It looks and here's awesome from what I know now. So yeah, let's continue to Dead Space 3. Also for you, Robin.
Oh yeah. Well, as you might know, the Dead Space series, I picked it up recently, and I love everything about it.
Yeah.
And well, Dead Space 3 has finally been confirmed by EA. It's there. It's definitely there, and there are a few details that were published today, actually.
Okay. Yeah.
And a few highlights of that is the co-op has been confirmed, and during the co-op one plays as Isaac, the main character in the last two games.
Yeah.
And one plays as a new character called Carver. You can
Okay.
also see how Carver looks like in the screenshots if you want to look it up. And basically when you play in co-op, the cutscenes will adjust to what you're playing in co-op, but the story will be the same as the single player.
So this is recognizable for me for Halo 3. While you were playing it solo, you saw only the Master Chief, and while you were playing it a co-op, you saw a bit more of the other character.
Yeah.
And it was included in the cutscenes. And this is about the same, or does it actually change, or does the cutscene actually change vocally wise?
Well, I think it will change vocally wise. Yeah, Dead Space is really a game that you can implement that quite easily. So I think that will be that the cutscenes will be very different from what you're experiencing in the single player campaign.
Okay, how about the other details that were released?
All right, so the first two games were really you go to the spaceship and it's closed environment, and
On tracks.
yeah, and this will be for the most part it will be the same, but it will also feature bigger, wide open spaces. So
Okay.
yeah,
And is that a good thing? Because let's just pause it here. Is that a good thing?
I think it's nice if you look at the variation of it.
Yeah.
But I don't really see how they want to implement the Dead Space feeling in a wide open space.
No, but I mean, like you said, I mean, if you like have 100% like hallway, it's gonna drive you crazy, right? So it's a nice fresh turn to have like 5% or 10% of bigger areas.
Yeah, it's nice, and it also let the enemies be bigger. I also read that there will be a 30 stories high centipede. So
A human centipede.
no, not a human
Oh,
centipede. But that's going to be awesome. Like if you're playing in co-op, it will be like this huge beast.
Oh,
Centipede.
just for that, just for the 30-story centipede, I'm gonna buy that game just for that.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome. like those big ass enemies you have in Lost Planet, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's gonna be good. And
Okay, so the rest.
so that makes that there are more enemy types, way more.
Yeah.
And one nice little thing is that you can combine weapons now. Enemies drop like scrap metal and all that kind of stuff, and then you can forge your weapons together, like a assault rifle with a chainsaw on it and that kind of thing.
So more looting and bonuses with that.
Yeah, looting was a big thing in the past two installments, but it will be even bigger in this one.
Which is a lot of fun, right?
And the looting system will actually be you have separate looting systems for co-op and solo play. Because
Okay.
in Dead Space if you walk over an ammo box, you pick up the ammo instantly, and if you play in co-op right now, you have to push a button to pick it up, so you can't steal ammo from your partner.
Well, doesn't divide it to in between the two players, or do you just pick it up all at once?
Yeah,
yourself.
I think you can pick it up all at once, but I don't really know that for sure.
Well, I'll bet you can just give your co-op player just some ammo and other stuff so you can share it.
well, yeah,
right?
yeah, that's possible.
Makes sense. And
Right.
did you like the looting part of the last two parts of Dead Space?
Oh yeah, it's the looting is essential. If you want to survive, you have to loot. You have to sell things and buy new weaponry and armor. Well, if you don't buy new armor or weapons during the entire game, it will be very hard at the end chapter.
Okay, so Dead Space 3 made by EA,
It's made by Visceral Games and
Visceral Games.
One more thing that's also pretty big. Finally, Dead Space will have a cover system in this one. So
Okay,
there will
so
be a cover system.
like Gears of War.
Yeah, I think it's a bit like Gears of War. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that was anything more about Dead Space 3, or was that it?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and that's it.
Yeah. So we'll know more in the up and coming week when we see the press conference about EA.
Yeah.
Okay. Next topic, one of the final topics here. We found a article about next generation games, and I'm gonna summarize it for you guys real quick. This was an article. Let me look it up here. About an interview with IGN. Am I right here, Robin?
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Okay. So what they told IGN, and this was like an anonymous questionnaire that like a variation of professionals made within the gaming world or section.
There were developers, over 50 developers, I think.
Oh, okay. Developers. There you go.
Yeah.
So over 50 developers, people made an anonymous questionnaire and answered some questions, and which gave some interesting information. For instance, the next gen consoles will be, and this is a final confirmation, will be starting in 2013. So either the PS4 or the new Xbox. Xbox is more likely to be released. Is going to be starting in 2013. But that's not the only thing. The other thing was that the professionals that made the questionnaire told IGN that their release games for the new consoles, for the new next-gen consoles, is going to be before the 1st of January, the 2014. So what I get from this is that holiday season next year, so 2013, September, October, November, December, there's going to be a new release of an Xbox or PlayStation. That's what I get from it.
Yeah,
what do you guys think about this?
That's possible. I also get from the article that developing for the Wii U is harder than developing for the PS4 or the Xbox 720.
How's that?
Yeah, they say like that developing for the Wii U is quite hard, and for the Xbox it's quite easy because of the console structure, right?
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so but the main news here, of course, is that the confirmation about the release of the new consoles next year.
And it is also a bit about the problem of Nintendo. Like they have their new console, and they have the opportunity to approach third parties for better games. But now as they have this structure that's really hard for developers to develop games for, I think Nintendo will have the same problem as with the Wii, that they have to release so many first party titles, and that the third parties will be like, nah, we're not publishing our game on your console anymore.
So explain it a little bit more. So you have your consoles, and the first parties are?
The first parties are Microsoft, Sony, and Nintendo with their own games.
Okay, and what is the influence of the third parties then? Why don't they want to produce for it?
Well, let's say they make the game for the Xbox and then they port it to the PlayStation. That's quite easy. But if the Wii structure is a lot different from those two, then it costs a lot of money and a lot of time to also port it to the Wii. So they think like, nah, we're not doing it because it's way too expensive for us.
Yeah, but let's be honest, Nintendo has always been thriving of their own like exclusive titles, like the Mario titles, the Zelda titles, which is Nintendo exclusives.
Yeah.
And there are a couple of platform games, but not too many though.
No, right? That's right.
So is this not overrated, this article? That it's going to be a huge problem.
No, I don't think it is, and another thing is like the Unreal Engine 4 is developed by Epic Games right now, and that's going to be one of the biggest engines to drive the games for the next generation, and the Wii U is incapable. I read that it's incapable to run the Unreal Engine 4, so they have a big problem with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's obvious though. I mean, the Wii U is not next gen. It's not. I mean, if you look at the statistics of the console itself.
Yeah, it's like Nintendo's next gen, but not if you compare it to the rest. It's like current.
Like I said, I mean, like the time that they're releasing it is next gen, but the graphics and all that and the things that are actually in the console, it's actually not next gen type.
No, that's right.
So that's their main problem, but that's always been like Nintendo, right? Nintendo's always been lower, like graphical wise and system wise, but bigger on gameplay and bigger on titles, right?
Yeah.
So I'm curious to see how this is going to work out, like sales wise, and how they're going to compete with the Sony and Microsoft. And
if they want to compete.
I mean, like you have your two big main. You have Sony, you have Microsoft. Those are the two big ones going at each other, and like you have your other section, which does not actually compete with Sony and Microsoft. You're right about that.
Yeah, because they didn't do with the Wii when it came out. Nintendo said like, all right, we're going for the like family games, and we don't want to compete with Microsoft and Sony. So I don't know what they're gonna do right now.
But we see casualization from Sony and Microsoft, so it's moving slightly towards Nintendo here.
Yeah, they're just trying to steal a bit of Nintendo's public.
Yeah, so the competition here is starting up here. If you think about that for a second, right there. So it is interesting to see. Excuse me, how they're gonna do it in the future. How Nintendo is gonna, if Nintendo is gonna survive, which I have no doubt about, and how they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
That was it, right, guys? Or anything other to say about the previous titles that we forgot?
No, not really. I just want to mention, or maybe No, I want to mention one thing that's completely irrelevant to everything we said in this podcast.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright, I'm pissed. And that's about the developers of Sniper Elite V2. That game disappointed me a lot. It's not worth the $60, but we already discussed that, right? And now they are bringing the pre-order DLC, like the Hitler assassination mission.
Yeah.
They're bringing that out for the general public that did not pre-order. Alright, so I played that mission. It's about 10 minutes long if you go at it.
Yeah.
And you can guess now what they will charge for it separately.
About 500 points, maybe.
No, 800. That's crazy. They're charging
Expensive.
$10. That's like $1 a minute of gameplay. So if you're listening to this and you have that game and you thought about buying it, don't do it. It's not worth your money.
So
Please.
killing Hitler in a game is not worth the $10.
No, because it's completely shitty.
Alright, I know someone who
the
just
mission
bought it.
is really not worth the $10.
Okay,
Please.
now that we're talking about Sniper Elite, did you shoot Hitler in the balls? And were it 2 balls or just 1?
No, I shot him in the eyeball.
Oh, okay, because it was a rumor that Hitler had only 1 ball. So
No, in the game he actually has 2.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, that's that, and yeah, let's move on to the final topic, which is information about the next week on the press conferences and what we're gonna do. I talked about this last week, but I want to make the final schedule for you guys right now, right here.
Right here, right now.
Right here, right now. So
English.
yeah, what we're gonna do? We're gonna talk about Nintendo, Microsoft, EA, and Ubisoft and Sony. Right? Those are the big 5 we're gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
And it's gonna be 4 or 5 shows. We don't know yet, but you'll see how it turns out to be. And it's gonna be not a full hour. It's gonna be 20 to 30 minutes long. And we're going to talk about all the developments, what we think about it, and of course how it turned out to be, because we made some sort of we gave our thoughts in the previous shows on what it's turning out to be, and now we're going to compare those thoughts and we're going to see how those turned out and what we expected and how it turned out. So yeah, I'm going to give you now. I'm now going to give you. Sorry, my English is lacking too.
It's like it's an episode full of English fails.
Yeah.
Nice.
So the first show is actually by the time we're recording this, it's gonna be over. It's the Sunday, the 3rd of June, at midnight, our time,
Yeah.
Dutch time. Okay, guys.
It's
So
like,
keep that in mind.
A half an hour from now.
Yeah. So half an hour from now, we're recording this at 11:30 by now.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be Sunday the 3rd of June at midnight, and it's gonna be the pre-E3 Nintendo show. And what they wanted to do by Nintendo, they wanted to talk all about the Wii U. So not about the games, just about the Wii U.
Yeah.
So for the non-Nintendo players here, it's not a big deal that you missed it.
No,
But,
it's
however-
basically revealing the Wii U so that EA and Ubisoft can talk about the games for it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah. Okay, so let's move on. Tomorrow, the Monday, the 4th of June, there's gonna be a bunch of shows, 3 to 5, I would say. But first up, and this is Dutch time again, it's 6:30 p.m. For Microsoft.
Yeah.
So that's again, that's Dutch time. So English time is going to be different. American time is going to be different. But we're going to use the Dutch time here because we're all Dutch. So why not use it? The second one is going to be also the Monday, the 4th of June on 10 o'clock, 10 p.m. The third one is also on Monday, tomorrow, and it's going to be midnight. It's Ubisoft. The fourth one is actually in the Monday night, which is actually Tuesday, the 5th of June. It's going to be 3 in the morning, Dutch time, and it's going to be Sony. And the last one is Nintendo. This one is in the 6 p.m. of the Tuesday of 5th of June, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So 5 press conferences and 4 to 5 shows in the up and coming next week. Guys, how we're gonna do with this? Obviously, we're gonna watch almost all the press conferences. Maybe not the ones in the middle of the night, but maybe later at a later point. We're gonna record the shows probably tomorrow or the day after that. But we're gonna I'm gonna give you a finalization. Wednesday night before 8 o'clock, you're gonna have all the shows uploaded to YouTube. Is it? So does that sound about correct here, guys? Or do we want to say Thursday? No, but Thursday's too late.
Let's
You
say,
will get it sometime in the week because I don't know about you guys, but I am very, very busy this week.
yeah, me too. Because I'm going into school for a week. So, and as I'm the chief editor around here, no, but somewhere, let's say before Thursday.
Yeah, before Thursday, and maybe two shows a day, so you don't get like oversaturated with shows. So you can watch 2 Thursday, maybe 1 Friday, maybe 1 Saturday, and yeah, we give our thoughts about all the stuff that is happening. We summarize all the stuff that is gonna happen, and yeah, it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be good, and it's gonna be awesome. All right, guys,
Yeah.
are you excited for it?
No. I'm not.
Yeah.
Okay, so last up is we feel that we should give you a couple of sites which give the best quality of streaming of the shows itself. Those are actually 3 sites we recommend. The first one is GameTrailers.com.
Yeah.
The second one is GameSpot.com, and the third one is G4TV.com. And we chose those 3 not only for their good streaming quality, sound and graphical wise, sorry, but also for the exclusive content that those sites are gonna give us, especially G4TV.com. Check that site out. That site is gonna give us a couple of exclusive interviews with the publishers and developers of those games. So keep that in mind. And yeah, did I forget anything, guys? Here?
No, we'll put all the links in the description, so you guys just click it and go there.
Yeah,
gonna be
all the news about this week will include in the comments, or I mean in the description below, as Lars said. And yeah, I'm excited for next week, for upcoming, for tomorrow and the day after that, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I want to thank you guys, Lars, Robin, for the effort you put in this show, and especially thank the listener here for listening. If you're still with us, we appreciate the support. So like that like button. And
I don't see any support yet. Come on, people.
push the button and maybe subscribe if you like it. And yeah, thank you guys, and we see you next week. Okay. Later. Bye.
Peace.